Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is thee, it is her, it is who? It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Okay, so listen, you guys know I went to Vegas, right? I went to Vegas for my birthday or whatever. But on the way there, as I said in my Vegas video, I was at the airport in San Jose getting on a Frontier flight. There was a man that looked exactly like Kevin Samuels. I don't know if Kevin Samuels is his real name, but if it isn't, I think I saw Kevin Samuels in San Jose Airport. Listen, the guy looked exactly like Kevin. The only reason why I didn't ask him, are you Kevin Samuels or whoever you was or whatever, because I was paying attention to this black person, this black woman who got off the flight, and she was having some problems with the police or whatever, whatever. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't a situation. I was like, okay, I was trying to, should I bring out my camera, whatever, I was just trying to figure, but I was really focused on her. But, I looked back and it was, it's black man or whatever. But then the guy got, they say Kevin Samuels is tall. This guy was like 6'4". He had on those same glasses as Kevin, had the same hair as Kevin. But he had a particular ring. But he was skinny. Kevin Samuels is really slim. I think this was him, but he got an upgrade or whatever. I don't know what an upgrade that you could get on Frontier, but his last name was Anna Hugh or something like that. So I was like, okay, that's not him. And then I went back to listen to the thing, but my butt was out. I had on all orange. I'm like, the guy looked like a little square nerd. He wasn't dressed up in the suit or whatever. He had just had on a t-shirt and some jeans. He appeared to be gay. So I'm not exactly sure. So anyway, so I was, working out because I'm gonna get this weight down or whatever. But I was working out. I was looking. Finally, I looked at an entire video of Kevin because I was trying to see, was that him? Was Kevin Samuels in San Jose going to Las Vegas? I don't know if he was in Las Vegas or whatever, because that's where the flight was going. It's going from San Jose to Las Vegas. So I'm looking at video as I'm working out or whatever. Oh my God. I think I might have looked at two videos, whatever. I just think something is really wrong with him. Now, some of the stuff that he says is okay, but then he just like falls back and he says some old stupid crazy shit. And I'm like, why does he have 1 million subs? And listen, I'm not jealous or anything that he has 1 million subs, but I'm just like, who would subscribe to such an asshole? Like, he's just kind of demented. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so it was this one lady, I think she was 30 or 34. No, there was one that's 34. She had kids and a husband. She was married or whatever. Then there was another lady. She was 30, I think. She had her master's and her bachelor's. Her titties was out. Okay, titties was out, like out, like out. I think that's why a lot of men look at the shows because of the women. But her boobs was out. Okay, but my boobs are here, but her boobs were out. Her cleavage was down or whatever. I think he likes it. And that, you listen to that, whatever. But anyway, she had a master's and she had a bachelor's, but she wanted to go to law school. She wasn't married or whatever. This man talked about her about a damn fool, like a damn fool, because she wanted to go to law school. And I'm just like, wait a minute. He was like, well, who's going to take care of the kids? So you're going to have somebody else take care of the kids? Well, what kind of mother are you going to be? Well, who's going to cook the food? And da 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 da. I think something is wrong with him. But not only do I, and they call him the Godfather, and I was like, Lord, oh God, this man is a fool. Any man that would tell a black woman not to go to law school because who's going to take care of kids? The woman doesn't even have kids. She's not even married. We don't even know if she's gonna be married. We don't even know if she's gonna have kids. But he was like, oh, it takes so long to go to law school, whatever. And then, when you go, you're gonna be it takes 4 years to get a law degree. The woman is not even engaged or married. We don't even know if she's gonna get married or whatever. She could freeze her eggs now and whatever, go to law school, get out or whatever. No, 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 honey. Kevin was like, no, 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 no. Well, you need to be at home, take care of the kids. Why would you go into more debt? And, da, da, da. And the lady was like, well, I'm trying to go to law school and not, get any more debt. I was like, well, how can you go to law school and not get more debt or whatever? She was like, well, $25,000 a year, I can handle that. Okay, I think she's in IT or something like that. But, he's like, no, 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 why would you do that or whatever? I was just like, oh my God. And then there was another woman, young, cute girl. She was like 25. She was in a relationship with someone who was 30. And it was just the way that he was talking to these women. I was like, how do you guys, women, just stand there and take that? I'm telling you, again, people wanted me to call in. Why would I call? I don't need any consultations. Like these little weak minded, you know, insecure bitches, whatever, they need to speak to. Or maybe they want their faces on his show. I don't need that, okay? My face is good enough with what it's doing right now on my channel. I'm not going to call this narcissistic asshole and have him degrade me in front of millions of people or hundred thousands of people, whatever. I'm not going to do it. And I just feel that women are just so stupid to call into this man who talks to them like they're a piece of shit. You can tell he has some mama issues. You can tell this man really has some deep embedded issues towards. He's not married yet. He's been married twice, but he's not married now. He's not in a relationship. You never see a woman say, "Hey, Kevin, you ready for some dinner, honey?" Or I think he'll be good with white women. Hey, sweetie, do you think you would want some dinner now? No, he's single and alone. He's on the TV show every night. He ain't got nobody. Y'all need to quit. Why y'all taking advice from this stupid fool? I mean, honestly, talk about the modern woman. You know, I guess we're not supposed to educate ourselves, or, we're supposed to be, all 125 pounds, and, we're supposed to wait on a man. Kevin, have you seen some of these men? Okay, black men, because we're talking about our community. Yeah. Can you go over the stats about how many men, black men, are cheating or liars, who have multiple baby mamas, who, don't get a job, can't get a job, have no interest in getting a job. They just want to live off of, women, but we're supposed to just sit back and wait for someone to come and be subservient. And he was like, well, no other cultures, their women, they're not strong, or, they're not modern or whatever. Like, well, why can't ours? Really, Kevin? Honey girl, honey girl, whatever. You need some thicker bifocals, because, them glasses is hella thick, baby. I think you need another prescription, because you can't see, your lenses don't work. Now, don't get me wrong now. I love me a brother, but I don't like a fool. And Kevin is a fool, and all of you guys are following. Now, again, not all of what he says is just out there, but, oh, like, this motherfucker's really telling this young girl, don't overtalk me. It's a conversation. But yet he can, but since it's his show, he can overtalk you and talk to you like you're a piece of shit and a dog or whatever. But you can't overtalk him. Boy, bye. He's a little cuckoo. He's a little. I'm not calling. They always say that the psychiatrist, but he's not a psychiatrist. He's a quack, and you guys, I don't understand why you guys can't see that. Now, his advice or constructive criticism is sometimes valid. Yes, we need, as black women, to watch our way. Granted. But what about you fat black motherfuckers who got them 20-month pregnancy beer bellies? Oh, let's talk about it. What about you guys? And he was like, oh, men, we're in shape. Bullshit. Bullshit. Maybe 1 out of 10 men in their 50s are in shape. I can almost guarantee you, allegedly, Kevin does some type of drug to keep him that small. I can guarantee you. Or doesn't he? But, mm, but again, men don't have babies. Men don't go through the change like women do. There's a lot of factors as to why women gain weight and all that or whatever. But, boo, that's not your concern. Because, again, you don't even like women to start with. You have mama issues, Kevin. We all know that. It's apparent. It's very apparent. I mean, I don't understand why the other world doesn't. You guys, you gotta be able to see through the nonsense. See through the tie and the nice suit, the well-fitted suit and the Coke bottle glasses or whatever. Come on, the cut or what. You gotta see it through all of that. But you can't. You can't. So you guys are gonna allow the Godfather to disrespect black women, just one after the other, after the other, after the other. Not all of them. I would say probably about 80% of the women. Because he's antagonistic. Okay, what do you have to disagree with? That's how he starts. What do you have to disagree? What do you not agree with what I'm saying? But on the other hand, now as far as the men, he doesn't ask them, okay, so what's your height? What's your waist size? Are you married? Are you not? He doesn't go after. But at the women, he's just like, that's how that's how I notice on YouTube. Just like with Jay Wilson. Now, when he has it in with one of his fellow gay YouTubers, he kind of goes at it, but it's more of a classier demeanor. When he goes at it with women, oh, honey, Lord, he goes for the jugular. Same thing with Kevin. The correlation is, I think they're both bisexual. Allegedly. I know Jay Wilson is, but he's in a full-fledged gay relationship right now. I wouldn't bet against that Kevin Samuels or whatever the hell his name is. I wouldn't bet that, that he wasn't bisexual. Allegedly. It's okay if you're bisexual, whatever. I don't have a problem with bisexuality or whatever. But what I do have a problem with is when you're so fucking rude to women. Black women. Give a fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Fuck you.